Hey guys, welcome to the Real DVD Watchers. I haven't done a video for ever, so I'm really sorry about that, but hopefully I should be able to do videos every Saturday now, mainly because I have work and stuff, horrible things to do the last couple of weekends, so that's why I haven't done it. But anyway, this week I figured I'd review a brand new movie from 2010. It's a British/American superhero movie. British mainly because the director, Michael Vaughan, has directed a lot of British flicks like Layer Cake, and I think he worked a lot on some of Guy Ritchie's movies, and it was also co-written, or the script was co-written by Jane Goldman, who wrote the screenplay for Stardust, I think. But the movie itself is based on a comic book by Mark Millar and John Romita Jr. The movie is Kick-Ass. It's such a good film. Straight off the bat, I'm going to say it's a really great film. It's basically about a character called Dave Liszewski, who's played by Aaron Johnson, and he is kind of this geeky kind of kid who wants to be a superhero. So he orders a costume off the internet, and he starts becoming a superhero called Kick-Ass. He gets into a kind of a fight with some like a gang who are beating up this guy, so he goes in, he tries to step in to help them. He doesn't help that much, but some people in like a restaurant or something nearby see him doing it, and they film it, and they put it on the internet, and suddenly there's this big kind of craze about Kick-Ass, and he gets this big kind of following. But at the same time, some real life superheroes played by Nicolas Cage and Chloe Moretz also see what he's doing, and what ends up happening is they all work together to kind of take down this evil drug lord called Frank D'Amico, who's played by Mark Strong, and yeah, it's just a really awesome action comedy movie. Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, the cast is great. Aaron Johnson does a really good job as the main character, Kick-Ass, but the real star of the show for me was Chloe Moretz, who played Hit Girl. Now, lately, when the movie first came out, was first sort of reviewed and stuff, it got amazing reviews. It got some really great 5-star reviews, I think, from a lot of magazines and sites and stuff. But lately, sort of this week, now the film's actually come out. It came out in the UK on Wednesday, which is when I went to see it. There's a lot of controversy about Hit Girl, which is the character that Chloe Moretz plays, and basically she's kind of an 11-year-old kind of assassin kind of character. She probably kills the most people in the movie. She swears the most in the movie, and a lot of people don't like that. There's been some really unjustified reviews, I think, about the movie, claiming that it kind of promotes child abuse and child violence and stuff like that. And it's just like, no, that's not what it's doing at all. It's ridiculous that it's caused all this controversy, because it's not. There's far worse movies out there. The movie is actually rated 15 in the UK, which is kind of the certificate. So if you're in the UK, you have to be 15 years old to watch it. So I think they probably have to fight quite a lot to get it down to 15, and it's because they want more people to watch it. Obviously, if it's an 18, less people are going to watch it than if it's a 15, because it's kind of limiting the people that can go and see it. But yeah, it is very violent. It does have a lot of swearing, and it does kind of, a lot of that comes from this character, Hit Girl, but she is awesome. She is the star of the show. She is amazing. She's such a good character. Chloe Moretz, who plays her, was in 500 Days of Summer. She's been in a lot of stuff, but that's the first thing I can kind of think of. She is an insane character. She is just basically her father, Big Daddy, has kind of raised her to be this superhero after her mother was killed, giving birth to her, and he was put in prison by Frank D'Amico because he was a cop and he was going to put him away. But so he's kind of on a revenge kind of spree, I guess, in a way, with his daughter, trying to take down this drug lord. The drug lord also has a son who's played by Christopher Mintz-Plasse. I can never pronounce his name. Basically, McLovin from Superbad, if you've seen that. And he kind of wants to follow in his father's footsteps, and he ends up becoming a superhero as well, which is great. But it is a really funny movie. There's a lot of moments, aside from all the violence and stuff, that is just hilarious. Some really great lines. The writing in it is superb. But it does have a lot of violence, and that's awesome too. If you're a fan of, ultra-violent films, you're going to love this.